If you know about the Make a Difference awards, but Make a Difference was actually something BBC Radio London started at the beginning of the COVID pandemic. This would have been obviously March 2020. And it was like a virtual notice board for those able to offer help and those needing support. One of the volunteer finalists this year, because the whole Make a Difference kind of board situations now turned into an award show, which happens at the BBC Radio Theatre here in central London. So one of the volunteer finalists this year is Junaid Ali, who joins me right now. And you've been nominated, Junaid, for your work in the organisation Hope for Humanity. So first of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for inviting me at your show.
And tell me a bit about Hope for Humanity and how you got involved.
That organization was formed as a community group back in during the COVID-19, right in starting 2020 March, when the world is going through for all this pandemic, and their own is carried on, and it due to the adverse effects across the world and in the UK as well. So people got housebounded and they need a sport. So the sport was provided through this organization in the Newham, and later on expanded to, we did services in Royal Borough of Greenwich, Barking and Dagenhams, and Newham Definitely Home. So that sport expanded to over 700-800 people accessing the food bank every week, and those services are still continued. And it's sad to see that inflation has gone hike and people are struggling.
Yes, they definitely are struggling. What I'm going to do before we carry on with our chat is, I know that one of my colleagues here at BBC Radio London has made a nice little kind of mini documentary about you. So if you're listening at home, Junaid Ali, who you're listening to right now, is definitely the object of this mini doc. Have a listen.
It's we who develop families. It's we who develop societies. It's we who make good human beings. My name is Junaid Ali, and I am associated with a charitable organization called Hope for Humanity. Hope for Humanity started its operation right on the first day during the pandemic. The purpose behind that was to support the vulnerable families and individuals who were struggling, and thereafter the organization expanded its wings, and which includes holiday clubs for the disadvantaged children's, women and youth empowerment projects, hot meals. We are also signposting services to the local authority, housing, domestic violence, mental health issues. We used to serve the people, like 800-900 people every week. So we used to discuss with them their issues, and we came to know how difficult times they're going through, and what problems they're facing, and what support they need. And we're thankful to the local authority, who has also supported a lot and still supporting a lot by funding numbers of projects for the welfare of the residents. Though I love to have a philanthropical work since long time, but you can say practically I started during COVID-19, and from there it's expanded a lot. You can say it's a 24-hour service, because anybody can call at 11 p.m. in evening and homelessness and an issue, or having a meal, hungry, children don't have the food due to reasons. We are always there on the feet, do our utmost best what we can do for them to provide a relief instantly by the time we signpost them to the local authority, or further support is being provided as needed. I have a very soft heart towards the residents. I feel their pain. There are numbers of things going on. I proudly say I have 2 cases which were heading to the court for divorce, and I sat down with them. I tried to understand what is the issue, spoken to both partners, what we're doing it, what's happening on the routes, why the youth are going towards all these crimes and things. Why? It's we who develop families. It's we who develop societies. It's we who make good human beings. As you see with the name, it comes with the hope, and the hope is for humanity. It's practically, it's the name, what it's sounding to the people. When the people listens and hears that Hope for Humanity, is the organization there with that means yes, must be there. That's we're trying our best to be there for the people, standing with them.
So you were just listening to Junaid Ali, and Junaid Ali, as I've already said, is with me right now. So Junaid, these are awards, our BBC Radio London Awards are happening on the 24th of September at BBC Radio, the BBC Radio Theatre. So that's literally a couple of days from now. Oh, I didn't turn you up. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Are you looking forward to the awards?
I am excited basically to be as a finalist declared by the BBC Makes a Difference Award. It really is an honor. I'm really excited to attend this event. I think it's the day after tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, now tell me a bit about the stuff we just heard there. I'm not talking about your organisation starting up during COVID. I'm just trying to find out what the difference is between what you guys do. For example, you have food banks everywhere, which are easily accessible. Some people will then go to the council to get advice, or they might phone up the debt helpline. You basically do all of that, right?
Yes.
How does it operate in reality?
Basically, all the services are interconnected with each other. As you can see that the children during the holidays, they do not have nutrition food facilitation available due to the poverty.
Okay.
So the government is funding for this project, which is called a Half Holiday Activity Food Program, which is a national funding project to local authority. And we have witnessed in the last 5 years that it has benefited a lot to the families. And we are thankful to the current government who has extended this project for the next 3 years as well. And then we have a Women Health and Wellbeing project where you can see the isolation, especially the BAM community, the Black Asian community, who have less access or less exposure to the society, who are isolated at home. We brought them outside, provided them the opportunities, provided them the activities where they can have a social inclusion, social interactions, which has helped them their mental health and well-being. Along with that, the people are struggling for housing and domestic violence cases there, and or any other support they needed, like you can say the money advice or support from the money. In that regard, we are thankful to the local authority, especially where we work with Neeham Council, which is on the forefront, who are funding numbers of projects, who are having a pilot projects where, with the help of the VCSE organization, we are reaching to the grassroots, to the residents, to try to listen their issues and try to resolve their issues, and we present their cases and signpost to the local authority.
So what's the energy behind this? Like some people are religiously motivated, some people are motivated through service to society. What's the energy behind this? Like, why are you guys doing this, and what's its direction of travel? Like, I totally get we live in a world, a Britain, where these non-state actors, organisations like yourself, have to come in and help people. But what motivates you guys especially to do all of this?
It's the two facts. One is me and one is the group. As far as I'm concerned, you can say by nature, I'm a soft-hearted, and right from my childhood, I had these feelings to be a community guy. So I'm doing it since a long time, but in UK, you can say practically with the COVID-19 I started with. And this philanthropical work needs passion, commitment and dedication, which I feel, and I'm lucky enough that I have a team, I have friends, we came together, and there are numbers of staff working with it. The good thing which we did, we supported women's, especially the women from BAM communities. We empowered them, and the good thing this organization did that all the 3 trustees of this organizations are women's.
Okay, all right. And as you said, especially from the Black Asian minority communities, have you come up against any problems whilst you're doing this? Are there cultural problems that you need to try and deconstruct?
To be very frank, since we're running, this is an organization which is a multicultural organization. We
we didn't face any such issue at all in like 5 years. We are deeply connected with each community, and our most popular project is the Christmas party. We celebrate every year, and we got almost all colors there. We sit together, we enjoy, we celebrate, and I am proud by saying this thing that our community in Newham are well connected. We enjoy each event, we enjoy our culture, and we are proud of it.
And then my last question to you, Junaid, and by the way, good luck for Thursday for the awards. My last question to you is what can we do more of in Britain so organisations like your organisation don't have to exist? I'm not saying I don't want it to exist, but you know what I'm talking about. What can we do to make sure you guys don't have to step in?
Well, that's a very technical question to ask it. The government, I believe, across the world, anywhere, example is a Great Britain, try their best to deliver the best to the people. But sometimes these organizations, which are the bridge between the local authority or the government and the residents, because sometimes residents can't reach to the government and they have different concerns. They have their operational system government, which the residents don't understand it. So we are the backbone in other ways. Not necessarily do we come out for the sport only for the food purpose. It's just only to become a bridge in between, to try to make them understand and to connect them to the local authority. At the end, it is a local authority and the government who is solving the residents' issues. So I think so. The presence of these organizations, VCSEs, are very important, and they are one of the part and the body who supports the government.
Mr. Junaid Ali, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for telling us about the work you do, and good luck at the awards on Thursday.
Thank you, Bobby. It is really a pleasure, and thank you very much again to welcoming me on your show.
All right, nice one, Junaid. So stay with me, guys, because there's still 30 minutes left on the show, and the last 30 minutes, as well as me playing some music, is all about this amazing sitar player, Rishabh Sharma. So more from Rishabh and also from me straight after this lovely, lovely bit of info.
BBC Radio London.